All right, guys. I bet you thought I was going to make it through the week without talking about vaccines. Well, you're wrong, okay? So, anyway, I thought this was really interesting. April, the co-founder, posted this on our page, and I actually was going through the article. So there's this senator. His name is last name is Ruderman, Russell Ruderman. It looks like he's from Hawaii. It's the article is titled "Ruderman Expresses Vaccine Concerns." Now I'm gonna go through the article real fast. And what I'll give you an overview and I'll read the article. But what basically happened is people are mad because he posted an article talking about how in Japan they have voluntary measles vaccines. And they pull the MMR, which is true. I've mentioned this in some of my video. They don't do the combination vaccine like we do here, the MMR, which is the mumps, measles, and rubella, which is German measles and mumps, basically. And they don't do that because they cited side effects. They also withdrew the HPV vaccine due to side effects, and they don't have a law there like we have here, so they can actually sue the pharmaceutical industry. So there's a lawsuit going on against Merck for all the girls that were damaged in Gardasil, but you never hear about that. They don't want you to know that. Yeah, they have no outbreaks. They have no quote unquote outbreaks. They have no, health issues because of that. So he basically posted an article. I'll see if I can find the article if they haven't taken it down. He posted an article, and it was by Collective Evolution. There are other articles that talk about this too. I've read ones that aren't from Collective Evolution. I like Collective Evolution. They're kind of what I would like to be. I wish I had enough time to put all the information together and do memes and stuff like they do, but they're really good. But this is what the article says. It says, as measles grow nationwide and state health leaders monitor mainland outbreaks, one big island state senator has expressed some concern about the vaccine. Sorry, gotta do this again. As measles cases grow nationwide and state health leaders monitor mainland outbreaks, one big island state senator has expressed more concern about the vaccine than the disease itself. Oh my God, how dare he? How dare he? Oh no, how terrible. He must be hanged. He must be. Okay, so it says in a recent Facebook post, Pune Senator Russell Ruderman shared a link from Collective Evolution titled, Japan leads the way, no vaccine mandates and no MMR vaccine equals healthier children. Oh no, blasphemy. Even though you can find studies in medical journals talking about this, okay, or papers in medical journals. Collective Evolution isn't the only place that has this information. So it's like watch what they're trying to do. This is how they steer the propaganda, you guys. Okay, media bias / fact check, an independent online media outlet that determines biases of news sources, rates Collective Evolution as a quackery-level pseudoscience website based on promoting miracle cures, anti-vax propaganda, and 911 conspiracies. Oh no, there's such a horrible website. God forbid people can read their website and think for themselves, right? So this is how I want to talk about this article because I want you guys to understand how they manipulate the propaganda. So somebody posts an article, they try and shame him, and saying that it was a terrible thing that he did, and then they have a list of websites. If we're not on there, we probably will be soon. That are considered quackery or pseudoscience or conspiracy quote unquote websites, and these are all pejoratives to make people kind of steer away. People that are just kind of on the fence, or people that are, they don't really have high self-esteem, and they're easily scared by people making fun of them. They see something like this and they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to be called a conspiracy crackhead." Like, "Oh, yeah, that collective evolution is a quackery level pseudoscience website, and I don't know why he posted something like that," right? So check this out. In the post, which has since been deleted. Oh, wow, they deleted it. Well, God forbid people can read it and make up their own minds, right? Ruderman, who is a member of the Senate Commerce, Consumer Protection, and Health Committee, said he is not anti-vax, but is pro-science. So I don't reject inconvenient data. Pharma slogans and fear-mongering, not welcome here. The multi-billion-dollar PR campaigns already cover that stuff well, according to screenshots of the post taken by a Tribune Herald reporter. So basically, he's right. He's like, "Well, I found this. This is, this is data. This is something that's important that nobody's talking about, so I posted it." And he's saying he's not anti-vax. He probably isn't, but according to people, if you criticize the Jesus stick we know as the vaccine, then you're anti-vax. This is what I've been saying. Like, I'm just going ugly early and just being like, I know that anti-vax was a pejorative to shame people for their thoughts about, vaccines. But I mean, I don't really have a problem with that, because I think vaccines are bullshit. So there are other people that can't wrap their head around that too, and there's still people that are like, maybe not all vaccines, or maybe it's some vaccines, but not all of them are bad. Yeah, all of them are flipping bad. They're all bad. We don't need them. That's my stance. I don't care. I don't really, so, but I will give this guy respect, because I don't really think that he's there. I don't think he has that train of thought. He's just saying that I found this post and this is really interesting. How come they're not giving this MMR vaccine like we are, and yet they're not having outbreaks? Okay. So, and how dare he says the measles is less scary than the injection, than the Jesus stick, okay? In response to a comment on the post about a measles outbreak in Japan, Ruderman wrote that measles scares me less than complications from injections, and that the disease is a poster child for the current fear campaign. He's exactly right. He figured it out. Good for him. Yay. Okay. Ruderman, in an email, declined to comment when asked by the Tribune Herald to elaborate on his views and concerns regarding vaccinations, whether he considered it responsible for an elected official to publicly comment or cast doubt about vaccinations. Oh, okay, so now it's not responsible because he's being critical. I get it. That's how it works. But if he wasn't critical, if he was worshiping at the altar of the Jesus stick, then it would be okay. But you can't do the other way. This is how this works, you guys. Okay, just notice what they're doing. Whether he was concerned about a measles outbreak in Hawaii, or whether outbreaks across the country have changed his position at all. But he's saying he's declined to comment. He said he declined to comment to elaborate on his views, because whether he discussed it is responsible. Yeah. And he says, the tone of the question makes me fear the way my answer will be described. Exactly. I understand. He's a very smart guy, because now, they're witch hunting people. This is a flipping witch hunt. This is what this is. Okay. They're witch hunting people. And duh. So he's just like, you know what? I posted my stuff. You shamed me for it. I don't know if he deleted it or it was deleted. But the thought police are coming, y'all. Like, they're telling people what they can and can't post. Instagram they now have these designated quote unquote ministries of truth, just like in 1984, to tell you what is real and what isn't, because you can't think for yourself. Okay, they have to tell you what to think. And sadly, there are quite a lot of people that are falling for it. This is why I'm just like, the culling is coming. I don't think that they'll be able to get the population down to as many as they want to, but there's some people that are probably going to just die off, because they're just going to line up. And I know that sounds cold, but I'm still doing what I can to save people and to give them the information to empower them. But at the end of the day, I can't make people think. I can't make them, think. they have to do it themselves. I can show them the research, but they have to read it themselves. I can't shove this down their throat. So Hawaii health officials did not comment about Ruderman or his post specifically, but said the State Department of Health supports discussion and educating regarding vaccines and encourages the public to seek science-based, accurate, balanced information about the benefits and the risks of vaccination from credible sources. Okay, yeah, because they determine. So get this. So you see how they determine how what sources are credible, right? They can look at the collective evolution article and they can see that they got that collective evolution, got their references from somewhere else, but because collective evolution posted it, it's not credible because it doesn't, they're telling you what's credible and what's not. Okay, so Department of Health supports discussion and education regarding vaccines and encourages. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure they do. They only support it if you if you worship vaccines, but if you don't, they don't, right? Then they say it's not science-based. It's not credible. It's witchcraft. The World Health Organization, which the United and which I just saw a really good I should put this in the I should put this in the I should put this in this section. I should put this in the the comment section. And Robert F. Kennedy was talking about how the World Health Organization gives a huge portion of the budget from the pharmaceutical industry. I think he might have mentioned the United Nations as well. So United Nations as well. So it's largely bought. Okay. Okay, that has so of course, when people refute vaccines, it's hitting them monetarily. This is all over the world, you guys. There's so many people that are rejecting vaccines all over the world. It's not just the United States. That's where they're really cracking down. Okay, so the Health Organization, the United Nations Health Agency has identified hesitancy as one of the 10 global threats to global health in 2019. Right? Vaccine hesitancy, the reluctance or refusal to vaccinate despite the availability of vaccines, threatens to reverse progress made in tackling vaccine preventable diseases. Vaccine preventable diseases is bullshit, okay? The vaccines prevent the disease. Okay, the WHO said vaccination is one of the most cost-effective ways of avoiding disease. No, it's one of the most it's one of the most profitable ways for you to keep people sick and to keep them under control, okay? It currently prevents 2.3 million deaths a year. That's bullshit. And further, 1.5 million can be avoided if global coverage of vaccinations improved. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there have been 764 individual cases of measles confirmed in states between January 1st and May 3rd. The greatest number of cases reported in the United States since 1994, since measles was declared eliminated in 2000. In any given year, measles can occur because of an increase in the number of travelers who get measles abroad and bring it to the United States and further spread the measles in U.S. communities with pockets of unvaccinated people, the lying motherfucking CDC says, because they're fucking liars. Okay, where's the proof, CDC? And why is NBC faking measles pictures if there's such an outbreak? Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go to the end of the article. You guys can read it, but I just wanted to I read most of it, but I just wanted to show this. Combined vaccines are safe and beneficial. Giving several vaccines at the same time has no negative effect on a child's immune system. It reduces discomfort for the child and saves time and money. Children are exposed to more antigens from a common cold than they are from vaccines. There is no link between vaccines and autism. There is no scientific evidence to link MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine with autism or autistic disorders. This is unfortunate rumor started with a single 1998 study, which was quickly found to be seriously flawed and retracted by the journal that published it. If vaccination stopped, deadly diseases will return. Yeah, those are all their points, right? That's all they have. So I read it like a robot because it's just like, it's just like, it's I mean, I hope you guys can see the pattern. This is all they have. They're fear mongering. They're lying. They have the same points. And how dare anybody, criticize vaccines? And this is what, you know, we have to fight. And now look at the comment section. Here come the trolls, right? Then they hire trolls to come and support the article and then shame, right? There are no links to studies, or they're just shaming. They're just saying, I wonder if there are any people that are anti-vax in here. And a lot of times I've been kicked off a lot of these forums, because what I would do, I would just go in and I would spread links, or just drop links, and then they'd kick me off for dropping links, while the people that are pro-vax, they would call me a cunt and a whore and give me death threats, but they get to stay. They're cool, they get to stay because they're on they're on team vaccine. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to mention this. I'm gonna put this in the links. I hope they don't pull it. I made a PDF of it. I don't know if it was able to copy the comment section or whatever. But anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I want to talk to you later. Okay, peace, truth, and love. Bye-bye.